Let's continue now with part 3 of practice 5-1. So in the next task, we are going to continue on the designer portal in the connection page, clicking on create to create a right now adapter. This is Oracle Service Cloud. It used to be called right now. So we'll choose that adapter and we are going to provide the name for these connections to be right now demo and click on creating that to then set up our property setting. So click on click on create. I'll search for it right now, and there's the service cloud. Select it. We are going to call it right now demo. Again, this is also a trigger and invoke. So click on create, and now we are ready to define the connection and security properties. So let's take a look at the connection properties first. Reminder that you need to use the provide WSDL URL for the right now service. I'm going to paste that in the form what was provided for me. Let's put that into here. And the query parameter WSDL equals generic, and then we need to provide username and password. Again, also provide as with lab setup instruction. I'll paste that into here, and most of the credentials, once you put them in there, they are hidden. You can always click on show just to double check to see if you have made a mistake. When that's done, you click on test. It is successful. You'll get a confirmation box. If not, double check your information. Mine confirms. I can close that box. I can click save, and now that's saved. I can exit out. Again, there is a still close button. So simply, we can go back over here to the left to move up to the page, and you can see under the status that's right now demo has been configured. All right, that was easy. There is the security information again, and the only difference between the UI now is there are no extra OK page to pop up this connection and security properties that you need to do. So now that that has been done, we can move on to part 4. We are going to do 3 connections here for Fusion application, Sales Cloud, ERP Cloud, and SIM Cloud. We'll start with Sales Cloud now, called Oracle Engagement Cloud, by clicking in for new connections, selecting the Engagement Cloud, providing a name for it. This one is going to be Sales Demo. So let's get that far into it. I'll click on Create, looking for engagement. Just type a little bit of that wall, and you can find it. Oracle Engagement Cloud, and there is its name. It's going to be a trigger and invoke. Again, also role, which is set up there by default. And now we are ready to set up our connection properties and security credentials. So I reminder here, you'll need a Fusion URL. In fact, we are going to use the same URL for all the Fusion applications. The only thing that will be different will be the credentials. So I need to get my engagement cloud host, and let me go paste that into our configuration, which looks something like this. Something like this. And then I need the credential for sales cloud or engagement cloud. The names are kind of interchangeable. We used to call it sales cloud exclusively. And click on test, see if those credential and URL is correct. Excellent. And if it is, then you can click on save, and once that's confirmed, you are ready to close by moving off this page, and you can see that it's configured. Let's go back to our lab instructions, and we move on down to ERP cloud pretty much the same thing. We create. We are going to call it ERP demo. Again, it will be the trigger and invoke role, and we'll provide the connections and security properties. So search for ERP, and there's Oracle ERP Cloud. Put in the name. Remember, the name is important to make sure that identify is correct for